Well, it's day 2. We're back at it. Sanded her down again. Gonna need to add more body filler again, but it's getting closer. Sanding, and more sanding. Tedious work, but it's well worth it in the end. Okay, so this side could probably just use a little spot putty here and there, as you can see. A little spot putty, straighten that edge down there. And that side will be good to go. This side over here needs a little bit yet. But it's getting there. Body work is tedious, but it's well worth it. It's going to look a lot better when I'm done here. Well, she still needs some fine tuning, but they are pretty damn close to being done. Well, I just brought her back to the backyard here to do some more work, and seems that she don't want to let me out. I guess I'll have to figure that out too now. Oh. I'm going to call this side good enough for now that I can mask it up and put a bit more primer and then some green paint on it. And I can finish that side up and figure out when my door doesn't open anymore. Well, it might open, I don't know, I haven't tried it from the outside. Huh. Well, I'm gonna have to figure that out real quick. Just a quick little masking job. I'm going to put some primer over the spots I went through, and then once that dries I can put my green paint on. Hopefully it blends in really nice. We'll see. Alright, well, the primer's drying up, so let's see how she looks. Well, I'm not exactly happy with the color match, but it's good enough for now. We'll see how it looks after the sun fades it a little bit. Sadly, it took me my whole $20 can of color match to do that area of the fender, so I'm gonna have to get more. I think the problem was I should have used a black base coat, because that gray primer was really hard to cover. I had to do 4 or 5 coats to get it to darken up the way it did. But it's far from perfect, but my main goal right now is to get her looking better. One day when I have a shop, I can strip it all down and do it the right way, but for now I'm doing what I gotta do. I guess next I better figure out what's wrong with that driver's door. Hopefully I can figure that out. So yeah, she doesn't look too bad. There's still some dents and stuff back here I gotta deal with one day and fix that. But it ain't perfect, but it ain't horrible. Looks a lot better than it did for the time being. Now, it's time to figure out what happened to this door. You can see that just snapped right off somehow. I was moving it around a bunch before, so I don't know. Maybe I fatigued the screws. But now when I shut this door, it gets jammed shut pretty good. So I may have to pull this door panel off and put some oil on the latch and see what I can do about this for now. But she's coming along. I'm actually getting some work done on it for once. Okay, so I think it's something to do with the latch. See, when you grab the handle, you can do that, but it's not really doing anything inside here. So whether it needs oiled up or something, I don't know, even when you do this other handle. Yeah, I'm trying to hold that still. Not doing much. So when I shut that door, it is a pain in the ass to get open again. And it seems to line up with that striker. You can see that. Yeah, that lines up. So there's something going on in here. I'm gonna have to get the panel off, I guess. You can definitely tell fall's around the corner because it's not even 7 o'clock and it's already starting to get dark. And colors are changing. So I sprayed a bunch of penetrating fluid in here and it seems to have freed some things up. I'm trying to keep that still, I'm sorry. Moving a lot more than it did before. Maybe I'll keep working at it and see, maybe there's just something seizing up in there. Oh yeah, look how easy it moves now. Effortlessly. Now do I dare shut that door and try it? I think it should open. No, now it's not opening. Wow. Okay, so I think it's just a matter of adjusting that striker now. So with shit like this, it opens no problem. But you can feel it kind of pulls the door down. So I think the striker needs to go up. Mind the seat. Okay, so I'm going to try to put that up a bit. I'll be right back with you. Okay, let's see what happens. Well, it's still getting caught when you fully shut it, but not as bad. The problem is I gotta get these hinges adjusted too. I don't know if they're bent. I don't think they're bent, but they do need to be adjusted so the door actually lines up properly. But for now, at least it's opening and closing again. I have to push down there. And then she opens. Okay. Well, I'll leave it at that for tonight. But, yeah. I'll have to figure what I'm going to do about that right there, too. Well, I'm going to bring her back out to her parking spot for the night. Well, that's gonna do it for this video. Unfortunately, I never got to the driver's side fender this time around, but I need to get more supplies before I can finish that up. I mean, it's looking a lot better. Much better. Pretty happy with the progress I'm making so far. After this is done here, I'm going to start on the rockers and the floors. Then after that, I'll do start the brakes. Anyhow, stay tuned for the next episode. I'm trying to make more closer together now, so till next time.